Out of all the 7'4" demigods, out of all the 6'8" PGs, I think I found one of the best builds in the game. So I'm not even gonna waste any time. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how I set up this 6'7" playmaking glass cleaner. Like I said, 6'7", 249 on the weight, 7 feet on the wingspan. I'm gonna get into why I went right there, and I'm gonna talk about my attributes. I'm gonna put all the attributes as well as a lot of the badges. I do think this is one of the most versatile builds in the game, because you really could play, if you're running 5s 1 through 4, on the 3s you can go 1 through 3. You can play the big on the 2s. As y'all see, I'm running the 1 on the 2s right now, going up against a 7-foot big, and y'all will see in this clip. For the rebounding, I went 80 offensive rebound as well as 92 defensive rebound. Like I said, this is a lot of rebounding on a 6'7", because look what I do. I box out the 7'4", and I get to the standing dunk. You get a lot of second chance opportunities with this build. There's nothing more demoralizing than you playing great defense. 24 seconds worth of good defense. The shot goes up, and then you give up the offensive rebound. Look what I'm about to do here. Dribbling a little bit. I'm going to kick it to my big. There's 2 guys down in the paint, and I snag on both of them, kick it back out, and we get the 3 off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the physicals now. I go 80 speed only because I had to get it for the speed with the ball. Little sneak peek there. I go 76 on my agility to get a lot of the silver defensive badges like on ball minutes silver. 85 on the strength. Now that's a huge one. 85 strength. That what is allowing me to box out these bigger players. I'm moving small guards out the way. I'll also get strong handles, Hall of Fame, as well as a movable forcer gold. I think that is huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my playmaking up on the screen. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be looking for this one. So with the playmaking, I go 80 speed with ball. I know you only need a 75 speed with ball to get the Zach LaVine dribble style, but I just wanted to be a little bit faster, especially if I'm on like the 2s and 1s and ISO one. I go 85 ball handle. I'm thinking about using a cap breaker to go to the 86. I have to see if going to 86 is worth it to get those extra playmaking moves, but I think 85 is a solid point to where you really get all the best sigs at that height. And then we go 75 pass accuracy. You'll see in a lot of these videos, even with the 75 pass accuracy, I'm throwing dots, and really, I really could have went 71 just to get the silver dimer, because I really don't throw a lot of lobs. As you see, I throw another dot to the corner. But I do think that 75 is good to have a little bit more on target passes, as you see. So for the shooting, I go 81 3-point, and then I go 85 midi. For that 85 mid-range, you are going to be able to get silver set shot specialist, silver deadeye. You get shifty shooter on bronze. You can max +2 on the set shot specialist to get Hall of Fame set shot. And especially that the way that these contest, they're a little broke right now. I think they could use a slight rework, but I really don't want 2K to touch anything. But I think that set shot specialist is huge in this year's game. All right, and so now for the finishing, I go 75 layup, 87 driving dunk, 40 standing dunk. And as y'all see, I use 1 cap breaker and get +10 on my standing dunk to make it a 50 standing dunk. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, okay, I wonder why I did that. So you'll probably see it in a couple of these clips to where when I blow by my defender, in the ISO, once I get right under the goal, it buys me that extra second to see what the big is gonna do. If the big closes down on me, then I can just kick it. If he doesn't, then the guard is already on my back and I can just go up with the standing dunk. I think that is super important instead of me having to, go up with a bad layup animation or a bad dunk animation trying to dunk on 2 people. It just gives me that extra split second to where I can stop, set my feet, read the defense, and then go up with that dunk if I need to. On the layups, if you wanted to go ahead and get that 80 driving layup so you can get silver physical finisher, I'd say go for it. But just like this is, you do get silver posterizer and gold aerial wizard. And moving on to the defense, like I said earlier in the video, this is one of the most versatile builds because if you wanted to, you really could go two-way lock on this build. You have enough perimeter defense to really guard and get bumpy 85 perimeter. So you get that gold immovable enforcer. And if you wanted to use a max +2 to get legend immovable, you could use it on your on-ball menace and get Hall of Fame on-ball menace. So you can go challenger. You're a 6'7" with 7-foot wingspan. You're going to be able to jump and get those contests because y'all know how broken contests are this year. But I think with the way you're able to get bumpy because of the weight on this build, it actually works a lot. We have the interior defense at the 82 interior, so you do get post move lockdown silver and paint patroller silver, so you're able to switch on to the big. You also get 84 block, and you get that high flying denier on silver. So with the steal, I know it's low, 55, but you can cap breaker your steal. Just one cap breaker should put you at a 60 steal. So you'll be able to get bronze interceptor. On-ball steals are really broken this game anyways. And I don't have clips on this video here. But I still get, if you're on the ball hand, I haven't knocked the ball out of people's hands just being in position. So I really don't think on-ball stealing is going to be huge unless they drop a patch. And I really don't see them dropping a patch that changes how the on-ball steals are. I think people are just having too much fun being able to run through people. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, those are the attributes on this build. Like I said, super versatile. I made this build to do 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s. I'd say if you're just running one mode specifically, tweak it to how you need. Look at me frying. Come on, man. And that's the standing dunk I was talking about. But yeah, tweak it to how you need. I think this build can do a lot for the team. If you're on the 2s, it's huge. Y'all probably seen so many possessions and so many clips of me on this build right here, just getting offensive rebounds and kicking it out to the big. If you want it to really be cheesy, you could get higher pass accuracy and get like gold dimer to those kickouts are going to be green. I already have gold rebound chaser that I really could get legend if I wanted to be toxic. But that's going to wrap up the video. If y'all do enjoy this build, if this is something that y'all are going to be making, please feel free to drop a sub, leave a like, give me a comment, let me know what y'all think. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, when you get a lot of your cap breakers, this build is literally going to be unstoppable. But that's going to wrap up the video. I'm out.